Okay, hello, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, good afternoon, thank you. Okay, I want you all students to prepare your seat and also to be in your best positions because before we begin the class, it is better and it is also the best to pray before you study. Okay, let's pray together. Pray begins. Okay, I think that is enough. Okay, class, how were your previous classes, previous session I mean today? Great? Tiring? Okay, I know that it seems normal because I can see clearly in your faces that maybe in the middle of the day, usually your face clearly shows that you must be feeling sleepy. Okay, then if it says so, I want, I want you to do only maybe about 20 to 30 seconds simple exercise in order to light up your body and also to fresh your mood. Okay, the first move that you can do is this one. Okay, we can count together on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 seconds will be enough because we only short time. Then another move, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the last move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You must also do another side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank you. Okay, students, have you had your lunch today? You eat your lunch at the second break time? That is great. Okay, since all of you have lightened up your mood and also most of you have had your lunch, I hope today's session will be very meaningful and also will be very helpful for your future English comprehension. Okay, as a quick information, today we will have a speaking learning session. Are you excited to that? Because you must have a good confidence in order to be engaged to this learning session. Okay, but before we begin the main session, I want someone voluntarily tell me what we have learned in the previous meeting. But remember, before you answer to this question, be appropriate and raise your hand before I pointed you to answer the question. Okay, I will count on 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. Rafa, you may answer this. Okay, that's great. Last week, yeah, we learned how to greet someone. And then in relation to this session, we will go on to the next phase. But before that, I want you guys to imagine yourself as a new transferred student. Then you must meet your friends, right? And those friends usually don't know about your identity. So after you greet them in front of your class, then can someone tell me what will be possible things to do to get to know them more, to be more close to them? Okay, as usual, I'll count to 1, 2, 3. Raise your hand. Okay, Jack. Okay, introduce ourselves to someone. Okay, that's awesome. That is correct. And then after that, what are the important aspects when we want to introduce ourselves to someone? Okay, as usual, 1, 2, 3. Raise your hand. Okay, Farah, tell our name first. Is that a correct question? Is that a correct answer? Yeah, that's really great. Yeah, we have to tell our names because when we want to know someone, it might be ambiguous if we cannot address them very well. Okay, then what about the other aspects? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Raise your hand. Okay, Fatih. Tell where we come from. That is really correct, but in terms of introduce ourselves, mainly in Indonesia, we have to tell our origins, also our home address. It is quite common in Indonesia in our cultural aspect, but one thing that you must remember that it is not actually applicable for other countries, because every countries have their own perspective and cultural, like as example, for the European, it is quite inappropriate to tell our privacy details like our home address, but in case in our country it is quite common, so that is okay. I think that is all we need to learn today, and if you have any questions, please do say so. Do you have any question regarding on today's materials? As usual, please raise your hand, please. Okay, I think there is no question. It means that all of you have understood today's lesson. If it says so, may I ask any volunteer in this class to conclude on today's materials? Please raise your hand if you are willing to conclude all today's session. 1, 2, 3, raise your hand. Okay, Afiza. Yes, that's really great answer, and that is really clear. Thank you for helping your friends to conclude this, and that is good. So, but once again, I want to emphasize that in introducing ourselves, mainly in our culture, Indonesia, there are several aspects that we have to elaborate, like our names, our origins, and also it may also conclude our home addresses. Is that clear, class? Okay, thank you. Well, I think that is all for today's meeting. Our next meeting next week, we will learn about hobbies and also your favorite thing. So I want you all to be prepared and ready for that, because I believe and I'm pretty sure that the next material will be more exciting than this one, since it is most related to your favorite things. Okay, since the time is up, unfortunately I will end today's session. Okay, let's meet on the next week. Thank you for engaging on this session. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon and have a good day, everyone.